G'day guys, it's Phantom, and today I'll be talking about Nope, which I got to watch on the weekend with my dad and my brothers. This movie is fantastic. One of the best movies of the year. Jordon Peeles is the director. He directed Get Out and Us, two horror masterpieces, and yet again he has made another horror masterpiece. He is 3 for 3, yet to see any mediocre movies from him, which I doubt. But yeah, let's talk about this. It is about these two Hollywood horse trainers who live on a farm, and it's kind of influenced by, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which is a great movie. It has a lot of Steven Spielberg feels to it, with the cinematography, the suspense, and the sci-fi elements. But overall, this movie is fantastic. Let's talk about the visuals, because it has some of the best visuals of the year. The cinematographer has been working with Christopher Nolan for like ages. They used IMAX cameras, which is, I'm pretty sure, is the first horror movie to use IMAX cameras, and you can tell the camera movements, the wide shots, everything is just A+ tier, S tier really. But yet again, the horror and the suspense is very impactful. There is one scene with Kaluuya's character, OJ, who is like in the barn area, and there was one thing in there that I don't want to spoil, which I thought was one of the scariest things of the entire movie. And if they went on that route, then this would have been definitely an A+ movie. But unfortunately, it didn't go that way. But I mean, with everything with this movie, it's crafted so well that I can't really complain about it. Obviously, there is complaints, but I'll talk about them later. I'm just going to talk about how great this movie is. The performances from Jenna Kaluuya to Keke Palmer, who absolutely steals every single scene that she's in. Her energy is it's just a standout. Stephen Yeun, who I know from Invincible, which is a great animated series on Amazon Prime. He's fantastic in this movie as well. And there's this one character who is a cinematographer, and he always wants to get the perfect shot, and sometimes he gets a little bit cocky, and he goes to extreme extents to get that perfect shot, which is great for people who are in the industry, who always want to get the perfect shot. They get the impossible shot, and you wonder, how did they get this shot? Even with moments in this movie, like how do they get it? But yes, there is one scene, well, it gets referenced to quite frequently, but there's one scene which is some of the scariest things that I have seen in horror. It involves a TV set and something that I don't want to say. If you want me to do a spoiler review, I will. because there's a lot of things that I want to talk about that I can't. But there is one aspect of the movie where I wanted to see more out of, but obviously the rating in Australia, they didn't. If he, I mean, like if it if it was in the movie, it would have been like 2.5 hours if they added like more of that stuff. But I mean, you see the aftermath and you see all that, and I was in my, I was just, I, I was in, I was in awe. I was like, this is horror. I love it, and yeah, I definitely recommend seeing this movie. One of the best of the year. Anyway, that was my review of Nope. Again, if you want to see a spoiler review, I will. And yes, have a good one.